Thanks, Riv. We're joined at the desk by Altec and Pobelter. After another win, this brings you to 2 wins in a row here. Now, Pobelter, does this mean EG's turnaround, going full throttle into the end of the season?
I hope so, because we're going to need like all the wins we can get if we want to make playoffs.
Absolutely. So speaking of which, you guys are now sitting at 6 and 15, puts you a few games behind Curse. What exactly are you guys looking to do in terms of wins and strategies to get up to that mark?
We're just going to keep doing what we've been doing, and we've been practicing a lot more, looking over our own game. So we've just pretty much upped the time that we've put into preparing for LCS, and I think that's made a marked improvement.
Yeah, you guys look actually really, really strong right now. You mentioned kind of keep doing what you've been doing, Altec to you. We've seen a couple of new things come out. We saw Ramus and Maokai in the EU LCS yesterday. We saw some new stuff come out as well. Xerath making kind of a reappearance in North America, for example. Are you guys sticking to the old stuff that's working for you guys? Are you branching out as well? We haven't seen it yet. What's the deal with kind of new pools?
We're branching out, kind of. We've been practicing a lot of other stuff in scrims, but for this specific game, the pick and ban was like as we expected. So like everything went well in our favor, and we got a really good comp.
I want to actually ask you about then playing new things in scrimmages because, of course, the scrim is both, it's practice for your team as well as the team you're against. Is it sometimes weird when they're like, we're going to try out something new that you probably don't have any like reason to practice against? Is that sometimes like painful and like, man, we got to practice against Jungle Rengar, but we're not playing Curse for a while? Like, is that sometimes disruptive?
Yeah, it is very disruptive because we're like, oh, this champion might never see play in LCS, so it's kind of weird. But as we've seen today, Boy brought out the Tristana mid.
Yeah, looked great.
Another new thing that we saw, or that we're seeing change, is some of the summoner spells in the bottom lane. A lot of AD carries are now going Cleanse, like you did there, as well as Doublelift taking the barrier. So as an AD carry, what are your thoughts in terms of the evolution of the summoner spells in the bot lane?
Since this meta is like all hyper carry, you build around the hyper carry like Lulu, top, and all that. You don't really need the kill pressure, so you can run barrier and heal, and just play passive and just go late game.
Was it difficult then playing against this team though, where they actually do have like, you have like nothing to cleanse? Like you literally don't have a summoner spell for the laning phase, basically. Is that more difficult? I think you were down in CS a little bit.
Yeah, I was down in CS, but our comp, we were able to siege really well, and whenever TF ports on me, we have Black Shield and cleanse, so like I basically couldn't die if I was grouped with the team.
So it didn't seem to actually pose much threat to you then. Pobelter, I noticed you also went Ghost in the mid lane. We see that on TF only so far, so are we going to see more stuff branch out mid as well?
Yeah, I think a lot of the current like meta, things that are becoming meta mid laners like Xerath, Ghost is good to pick up on them because they already have enough damage. They just need to survive in a fight and keep their range. So Flash Ghost is really nice for that. And if you can get to the point where you pick up Distortion Boots, it's really difficult to die.
Cool. Now we talk about mobility and the new summoner spells and things like that, and we see a pretty good example. We're going to pull up the last fight of the game onto your screen where CLG actually chooses to initiate this one, but it's you guys who are kind of causing the chaos and coming out with the win. So Pobelter, if you could walk us through this final engagement.
Okay, so we see Elise from the side right here, and we're just trying to get hits on the inhib when we can. And then Braum goes in for a flash engage, but misses. We see TF port behind us, and so we instantly move all our focus to him. And all the while, Mundo is soaking up all of Twitch's damage, which is huge. They tried to kill me, but I managed to survive, and so I'm still throwing out damage right here. And then Twitch has already like used his ult and everything on Mundo, and now he has nothing. And then from here, it's just clean up.
So you guys seem to crush really well, and of course you guys just took down the #1 team. I guess now they're #2 in the LCS. You guys dropping down CLG. You guys face another top dog next week, or tomorrow I should say as well, Dignitas. First of all, did you actually get to see the Dig vs Curse game, and do you get any notes from that?
Yeah, I feel like they kind of got cheesed a little by the mid Tristana. Like they weren't expecting it and didn't know how to play against it. But I think they still looked strong in some parts, so we're just going to have to prepare like we would any other week. And then they've been on a losing streak recently, so hopefully that will work a little in our favor, and maybe they'll be a little demoralized.
So you're hoping you're coming in with just like your picks and bans already. I mean, you do, of course, prep for both opponents coming into the week. Right. So just business as usual. You're just like, yeah, we still know Dig's good. We're just going to hope you do our best.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, maybe we'll see some of those unconventional picks, the Xerath or Nidalee, come out in the top lane.
I don't want to reveal anything.
All right. I tried. You can't
said there was
fault me
something.
for trying, exactly. Well, we'll see. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for joining us here on the desk. Good luck in your game tomorrow. Congratulations on your win. All right, we've got to take a quick break, but we've still got more LCS action coming your way when Team Solo Mid faces off against LMQ. Keep that browser where it's at.